All right. Hockey fans. Oh, I can't hear me. Check. Whatever. All right. Jenna, thank you for letting me know. Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, hockey fans of all genders and all ages, welcome to the Haldane Memorial Arena, home of Storm Hockey. The Ontario Bay Booster Club welcomes you to our arena and would like to remind you that this facility is managed by a parent-led group of volunteers, and your assistance in keeping the arena clean is greatly appreciated. Warming blankets in the bleacher section. Use them. Return them. Now, in this competition, we have the visiting team, led by coaches Chris Nethers, Tim Esposito, and head coach Adam Roberts, the Immaculate Heart Central Cavaliers. And here is their starting lineup. Beginning on defense, number 7, Nate Ward. Number 14, Sean Loveland. On offense, number 4, Logan Gilbert. Number 18, Tanner Esposito. And number 12, Nate Taylor. And between the pipes, number 30, Brody McGregor. Versus your home team, led by coaches Callie O'Mara, Derek Goodenough, John Terry, and head coach Steve Olson, your Ontario Bay Storm. And here is their starting lineup. Beginning on defense, number 15, Cameron Dan-Dalin. Number 18, Riley Ballou. On offense, number 8, Zach Blevins. Number 14, Owen Newton. And number 23, Bryce Goodenough. And between the pipes protecting the net, number 44, Colin Bennett. At this time, I'd like to ask everyone to please rise as we all stand together, united as one free nation. Remove your headgear. Place your hand over your heart. Any active duty veteran or retired servicemen or servicewomen may salute as desired as we listen to the playing of our national anthem. The Cold Front Cafe is open, filled with delicious, delectable delights to satisfy your nutritional needs. Hot food, cold food, candy. There's a 50-50 raffle going on. Make sure you get your tickets because you gotta be in it to win it. Now let's play some hockey! And we are just about ready to get underway. These two teams know each other well. You want to hold it again, or it can be on here, wherever you'd like. Some of these players from each team play with each other, sometimes during the season, certainly during the summer at Unity Hockey. Refs are ready. Players are ready. And there we go. This faceoff won by Ontario Bay. Comes back to Riley Blue. Blue tries popping it out. Can't get it out. Held in by Esposito. Ripped around all the way on the near side. Logan Gilbert sends forward. Esposito shot wide. Save Colin Bennett. He's going to hold on to that puck for the faceoff. So I can't hear me, so let me know if I'm too loud or my voice goes away. Back from the point, fired wide right. Nate Taylor goes off the corner. Esposito picks it up. Dalin comes over to take it away. Shoots it around onto the near side. Blevins going in, as is Logan Gilbert. Blevins gets it, pops it out to Owen Newton. Newton runs into the backside of Sean Loveland. Puck goes down, backhanded out by Esposito. Held in by Newton. Shot deflected right in front by Esposito. Newton going into the corner, picked up by Goodenough. Goodenough skating back behind the net, chased after by Nate Taylor. Taylor goes down, as does Goodenough, spearing at that puck. Blevins back to the point for Ballou. Ballou, snapshot low, right side. Kick save, Brody McGregor. Puck comes back out to the point. Ballou rips it around. Goodenough not able to hold it. Goes to the far corner for Newton. He gets hit into the board by Nate Ward. Blevins picks that puck up, drops it off into the corner. Back to Newton, and he sends it out to Blevins. Blevins not able to get that shot off. Ward goes down head first, lost his edge, comes out to Blevins, shot fired. I believe it's safe. Wraparound attempted. Newton doesn't get it out in front. Taken away by number 14, Sean Loveland, sent back out to the point. And Ballou can't hold it. Coming out, Logan Gilbert. Gilbert going down the other way. Oh, the blue line shot off the glove of Colin Bennett into the netting. And we'll have ourselves another whistle. And down in the corner next to Colin Bennett. Right, Brittany, go Cam and go IHC. So I just want everybody to be safe. That's all. Good game is all I'm looking for. Coming out with this puck off the faceoff, Tucker Linebacker drops it off for David Stern. Fires it, goes all the way across. Eric Mashaw can't hold onto it. Regains control, chased back behind the net by Colin Whitmore. Whitmore driving him towards the corner. Pass comes up along the side. Carter Nethers tries to get it out. Turned back by Cody Mashaw. Cody Mashaw snaps it off the backboards. Linebacker going up, not able to get that puck on the far side. Aiden Tripper can't get it. Joe Brodeur fires it in. Save by McGregor. Nethers curling around, goes to make the long pass, gives it right to Joe Brodeur. Brodeur over the blue line, moving forward, top of the circle, winds up, shot, pad, save, rebound, goal! Where'd my pen go? Is it in my head? How did I lose my pen already? I got it, thank you. That's right. Good job, Katie. Ontario Bay goal scored by number 28, Tucker Lundecker. Assisted by number 19, Joe Brodeur. 28 from 19, a time of the Storm goal, 2:11. Puck sent off the backboards, comes out, held by Mashaw, gets returned right back, though, to Owen O'Donnell. Owen trying to come up through the middle. Adam Pooler steals it, ricochets it back in. Grab by none other than number 6, Jose Rivera. Apparently had to switch with Nate Taylor before the game, and I may get that wrong from time to time. My apologies, Brittany. Back behind that centering pass. Oh, goes off the pad. Sam Newton diving, trying to take that shot. Back behind the net, Luke Lefex picks it up for IHC. Lefex on the far side, snaps it off the boards, and that's going to be an icing. Bring the face-off all the way back down by Brody McGregor. Oh, this here? Yeah, my screen's dirty. Happens. Face off to right side. McGregor comes in at him. Puck pushed off. Coming out, Sean Loveland. Loveland wide right, dumps that puck in. Hustling after it, Mason Warnes. Warnes and Loveland go after it. Picked up by Cole Sanford. Leaks out to Owen Newton. Newton trying to clear it out. Grabbed by Sanford. Backhanded into the corner. Played on by Loveland. Loveland battling with it against Walker. Puck goes back behind the end line. Walker grabs it now. Snaps it up into the neutral zone. Going to go by Nate Ward. If that makes it, it's going to be an icing. And it made it. So that's an icing. Shout out to my sponsors. Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski, next to the Chinese food restaurant across the street from the theater. Power Play Sports, located in Watertown, exit 47. And my newest sponsor, Dupree Cleaning Services, interior and exterior cleaning. Got some falling down going on there, and O'Reilly, is that Ballou? Riley Ballou gets taken out, lands backwards awkwardly. Oh, and he gets up. He's going to be okay. Nate wanted a different number. Brittany, they need to let me know that before I leave the house so I can fix my roster. Now my numbers are all out of order. Owen Van Brocklen taking the face-off against Bryce Goodenough. Van Brocklen pushes forward. Goodenough recovers, snaps it to the corner. Mashaw tried to clear it out. Comes back to Van Brocklen, centering pass. Shot, rebound, comes out. Blevins scoops it over to the corner. Blevins rips it around, back behind the net. Owen Newton going on to the far side. Hot up behind him, Cole Sanford sends that puck up to Goodenough. Can't get it out, though. Van Brocklen fires it back. Behind the net now, Sanford has it poked away by Dalin. Mashaw sends it to the far side. Dalin picks it up off the boards. Dalin kicks it off his skate into the neutral zone. Lost his footing for a second. Regains control. Blevins near side. Eric Mashaw fires it in just wide. Cody Mashaw, I mean. Not Eric. Cody. Puck comes out to Cody at the blue line, sends it over to Brodeur, winds up one-timer, deflected by Sanford. Puck goes to the corner, picked up by Owen Van Brocklen. Back out to the point for Brodeur. Brodeur, soft push to the middle, touched by Whitmore, makes it over to Goodenough. Goodenough banks it to Blevins. Blevins sends it all the way across the Brodeur, shot fired, save Brody McGregor. Brodeur thought he had enough traffic in front of him to get that by McGregor, and I've known Brody McGregor for a few years now. You can't get that junk by him. Oh, yeah. Brittany, Olivia came in. She filled me in right before the game, thankfully. Otherwise, I'd be getting it all wrong. I would have announced them wrong at the start. That would have been awkward. Far side, Brodeur reaching for that puck. Not able to keep it in as coming out behind Tanner Esposito. Here goes Espo over the blue line, drops it off for Gilbert. Gilbert, shot fired high off the glass. Eric Mashaw on the far side. Eric weaves his way through, sends it up to Stern. Stern tried passing it back into the middle, taken back by Esposito. Turned over again by Mashaw. Eric Mashaw. Near side, Stern. Fires it off the boards, goes high, rides the railing, rack around behind it, that drops down. Jared Bach gets it. Bach passes it up to Esposito. Esposito to the neutral zone, hustling after it. Nate Ward and Cody Mashaw gets there at the same time as Nate, and we're going to have a roughing penalty against young Cody. Cody Mashaw, Ontario Bay penalty. So power play for IHC. Ontario Bay penalty, number 11, 2-minute minor for roughing. Number 11, 2 minutes rough. Time of the minor penalty, 6:00. Short-handed shot, Blevins save McGregor. So, hey, you notice how it doesn't wiggle as much? I tighten it up. That's why it's harder to turn. What's going on, sir? Good enough off the faceoff. Swings and misses. Puck comes, where is it? Nate Ward tried to get it out. Walker trying to hold it in. Comes out. Walker grabs it, snaps away all the way to the far side. Romick going after it. Can't take it away from Blevins. Now able to move it. LaFex fires it out. Sent back in and gathered by IHC. Soft push forward by Romick to LaFex. LaFex goes wide, right side, gets around Blevins, around Brodeur, at the corner looking, sends it back up along the side to Mick O'Donnell. Mick O'Donnell, top of the circle, now in the slot, pass over to Gilbert. Gilbert fired, gets deflected by Walker, picked up behind the net by LaFex. 1 minute or so, 1:05 remaining in the player advantage. Little jibber-jabber going on between Nate Ward and Joe Brodeur, and they're both going to get tossed. Incidental minor penalties coming up for 7 and 19. And somebody's trying to get theirs to be longer. Both roughing. Incidental minor penalties. IHC number 7, 2-minute minor for roughing. Ontario Bay number 19, 2 minutes rough. 7 and 19, 2 minutes roughing. Time of the incidental minor penalties, 7:02. Hey, here's my pen. I moved to the other side. Puck held in. It goes up to Cole Sanford. Sanford not able to grab it. Good enough, tried clearing out, goes back to Jared Bach. Bach up to Sanford. Sanford back to Bach. Bach off the boards now to Cole. Cole at the hash mark, pressured there by Dallin. And that goes out. Oh, too hard of a pass. Come on, Jared. Sends it across near side to Owen Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin passes up to Loveland. Loveland over the blue line. In deep, Walker guarding him, keeping him back behind Dallin, watching the slot. Pass back to Bach. Bach over to Loveland. Loveland curls around. And Blevins takes that puck away. Blevins in the neutral zone. Blevins 1-on-3. 1-on-1. Forced to the corner by Owen Van Brocklin. Puck comes up near side. Walker able to hold it. Push that puck in. 3 seconds remaining. Owen Van Brocklin. Long pass across to Cole Sanford. Sanford over the blue line. Teams are even. Eric Mashaw jumps on the ice. Hit put on by Sanford. He missed. David Stern trying to get that puck. Nothing. Dallin swoops it away. Comes out to the point for Owen Van Brocklin. Swings and duffs it. Tucker Leindecker going in. Over the blue line. Tucker gets around. Box shot. And reaching out with that empty glove. Brody McGregor. Huge save by Brody. He makes it look too easy back there, that McGregor kid. Brady Van Brocklin having a hard time jumping over the boards. He almost fell down. Face off to the right side of McGregor, won by Romick. Romick curls around back behind his net, snaps it up on the near side for Nethers. Nethers can't grab it. Cody Mashaw picks it up, dumps that puck in. Everybody checks up. Back behind the net now with it, Mick O'Donnell. Mick up to Nethers on the near side. Nethers touches it, turns around, chases after it. Mashaw sends it back up to Stern. Stern trying to get it to Leindecker, and in the way is Jaden Romick. Stern pulls it off the boards, sends it all the way over for Eric Mashaw. Mashaw can't grab it. Brady Van Brocklin sends it off the boards, back picked up by David Stern. Stern backhands over to Ballou. Ballou backhands it back over to Mashaw. Bounces over Mashaw's stick, coming over, aiding Tripper to get that. Holds Mashaw off enough for Brady Van Brocklin to get it. Cody comes in, though, and pushes that puck to the corner. Mick O'Donnell at the corner, sends it up along the boards. Cody's trying to go back to get it, and there is Romick. Romick over the blue line, cuts into the middle. Shot, goal! Jaden Romick with the tying goal.
I don't think it hit the bar. It was close. Did you? Yep, 9-17. See if they give an assist. They give a bunch of assists out.
IHC goal scored by number 21, Jaden Romig, assisted by number 9, Mick O'Donnell from 3, Aiden Tripper, 21 from 9 from 3. Time of the Cavaliers goal, 9-17. And we have a tie game. Puck sent down all the way to the corner, and that is an icing. Nick Netto's hustling after it. Face-off will be to the left side of Colin Bennett. Looks like Bryce Bryce, what am I talking about? Bryce Goodenough facing off against Luke Lefex. Bryce draws that puck back to Dylan Van Brocklen, takes a knee, sends it up along the boards. Gets popped off. Walker grabs it, passes it up to Blevins. Blevins over the blue line to their neutral zone. Blevins moving forward, loses it between Nate Ward's legs. Pops out, good enough, trying to recover at the boards just high of the hash mark. Sends it back behind the net for Blevins. Blevins pass out into the slot, and Owen Newton tried to get that shot off. He was way handcuffed, though. Good enough, short side shot, too short on the side. Goes wide of the net. And coming up, Luke Lefex. Lefex over the blue line on the far side, over the center line, getting peppered. Loses that puck, and Braden Walker picks it up, sends it off the boards. Comes back to Nate Ward, who fires it in. It gets picked up by Luke Lefex deep in the zone. We call that an offsides. You can't be over that blue line before the puck. You certainly can't be there waiting to receive the pass. That's going to be a super intentional, is what they're going with, because he caught the pass. Tucker Linedecker in for the face-off against Owen O'Donnell. Puck goes back to the corner. Here comes Colin Whitmore. Whitmore up, long pass, rejected. Whitmore collects it, goes forward. Nice stick check. Good back checking by Tucker Linedecker. Just got a piece of that stick so Whitmore couldn't get the shot off. Hit him from behind. Hit the stick from behind. Well done, Tucker. You got to like it when a player is back checking effectively. Linedecker facing off against Owen Van Brocklen. Linedecker draws it back to the corner, picked up by Brodeur. Brodeur rips it all the way around. Eric Mashon in neutral zone, over the blue line, moving forward, goes to shooting motion, not able to get enough of that stick, and that puck drifts in, and we've got some pushing and shoving going on between Bach and Goodenough, and they're still jawing at each other. And Bach is going to get the hook for it. And that's all we're going to have. Nope. Just a penalty, yep. IHC penalty, number 5, 2-minute minor for roughing. Number 5, 2 minutes, rough. Time of the minor penalty, 11:01. Brodeur pass, didn't realize that was for Cody Mashaw, but it was. Mashaw sends it back to Blevins, fires that shot low. Sneaky save, McGregor. Puck sent hard off the boards by Nate Taylor. All the way down, picked up by Logan Gilbert in the corner. He's got Brodeur all over him. Brodeur grabs him, and Blevins picks that puck up. Blevins coming down, weaving his way through, trying to avoid Logan Gilbert. Drops that puck in as he met up with Logan at the blue line. Picked up by Nate Ward, who fires it right back out. Cody Mashaw's got to hustle down to get that puck. Pause back behind the net by Bennett, and Bennett almost scored on himself. Wraparound attempted by Jaden Romig. Look at that. Last second save by Colin Bennett.
Bennett and Brodeur talking, having some words with each other, and Brodeur's wondering why Bennett took a shot on himself. Something like that. Face off to the left side of Pollen, comes all the way back to Nate Warden. A center point shot fired just wide. Dalin chasing it down, grabs it at the corner. Dalin passes it up to Leindecker. Leindecker has it deflected, goes to Stern. Stern over the blue line. Tried going around Nate Ward. He's seen that move before. Stern into the middle. Doesn't make it through to Mashaw. Comes out, ripped by Ballou, deflected. Stern picks it up off that deflection, gloves it down, pops it towards the slot, draws it in, couldn't pull the trigger. Sean Loveland had it at his skates. Now Jaden Romick has it. He backhands that down the length of the ice. 25 seconds to go in this power play for Ontario Bay. Riley Ballou curling around on the near side, up over the blue line. Now he's in the middle, challenged by Nate Taylor. Loses that puck as he crossed over the blue line, and that gets turned back by Taylor. Taylor and Dalin going after it. Dallin's going to get to it first. Goes around. Nate thought he was going to ditch him, but he did not. Puck comes out to Stern. Stern loses it crossing the blue line. Mick O'Donnell coming back. Nice back checking by Eric Mashaw. Stern tries sending it forward. Stopped by Taylor. Taylor rips it in. And these refs are letting a lot of these open ice hits go, even though they are late. I guess returned back by Mashaw. Dalin swings and misses, recovers on the backhand, gets that puck, goes to Nate Ward. Blevins steals it. Blevins curling around over the blue line, moving forward, pressed up against the boards by Mick O'Donnell. Puck continues forward. Blevins to Newton. Newton loses it, ripped around by Luke Lefex, near side, grabbed by Walker, backhanded in deep. Newton's going to go back behind the net, hit by Nate Ward. Nethers gets that out into their neutral zone. Walker gets it away, gives it to Newton. Newton to Blevins. Blevins coming in, couldn't dangle his way around Mick O'Donnell. Mick trying to turn that puck back up, and it goes to Nethers. Nethers backhands it around Mason Warrens to Jaden Romick. Romick, no-look pass, goes right to Mason Warrens. Mason takes it back behind the net, gets hit by Nethers. Nethers tries to center it, goes to Romick. Romick tries to put it on net, dished away by Colin Bennett. Aiden Trimper has it, drops it back into what's his face? Romick. Jaden Romick at the hash mark looking, sends it around Walker, goes all the way around to the far side. Warren's trying to get it out. Held by Trimper, comes up, and Blevins grabs it at center ice. Blevins goes around Mick O'Donnell. Couldn't pull it through, though. Big feet of Mick O'Donnell stopping that puck. Comes all the way across. Brodeur grabs it, passes up. And Luke Lefex was a step over that blue line. Saw it, and it was true. Offsides. Yeah, he picked up his left foot before he grabbed that puck, and his right foot was over the line. Had he dragged that left foot still, he'd have been fine. Lefex in for the face-off, wins it against Adam Pooler. Puck comes back to Jose Rivera. Jose sends it forward, and Cody Mashaw gets it. Mashaw in the middle, sends that puck forward. It goes right to Brady Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin tries sending it up. Mateo Dalpe takes it. Mateo trying to get it past, can't. Turned back up by Loveland. Not Loveland, sorry, that's Owen O'Donnell. He sends it in deep. Cody Mashaw picks it up back behind the net. Mashaw off the boards, goes up to Sam Newton. Newton touches it to Pooler. Pooler over the blue line, shot fired low, glove saved by McGregor. Drops it off, not on purpose, to Van Brocklin. Pooler to Mateo. Mateo loses it. Owen O'Donnell comes up, brings it into the neutral zone, turns it over. Mateo turns, and his arm hit an IHC player, and he went spinning. Chasing it down to his own corner, Brady Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin back behind his net. Stopped short as he saw Mateo Dalpe. Tried clearing that puck up, hit Sam Newton. Newton sends it back in behind net. Battle for that puck at the corner. And Jose Rivera spinning around, keeping that puck, sends it off the boards, gets by Joe Brodeur. Coming over, though, to pick it up, Riley Ballou. Ballou grabs that puck, goes back to his hash mark, backhands it up into the neutral zone. Spearing at it is Jose Rivera, and that is an offsides. 1:02 to go in this opening period. We are tied at 1 goal apiece. Remember, a lot of these kids know each other. Some of them apparently have some beef with each other. Face-off, Leindecker draws it back. 1 minute of play remaining in the first period. 1 minute remaining. Owen Van Brocklin sends that in. Stern picks it up over the end line. Dalin guarding the center pass. Puck gets out into their neutral zone. Jared Bach pops that puck forward, goes right to Dalin. Dalin has it, looks up, long pass went for Eric Mashaw, but it ends up going right to Mick O'Donnell. Ballou over to Eric. Eric Mashaw drawing that puck forward into their neutral zone. Goes through the legs of Owen O'Donnell, tries to recover, can't. Stern almost got tripped. Grabs that puck, goes over the blue line, moving forward. 25 seconds ago. Mick O'Donnell goes into his corner, sends it around to the far corner for Jared Bach. Bach overstepped that puck, has to come back now to try to use the goal as a defense for him as he's trying to get away from David Stern. Sends it off the boards, comes into their neutral zone, and it goes right to Tucker Linedecker. Linedecker across to Dalin. Dalin off the boards for Eric Mashaw. Mashaw zigged when he could have zagged. Puck gets sent back out, stopped by Dalin right at the center ice, sends that puck forward, and that's where this period's going to end. And that concludes our first period of play at the Haldane Memorial Arena, home of Storm Hockey. Don't forget to stop by the Cold Front Cafe, get something yummy to eat. Buy some 50-50 raffle tickets where even you can be a winner too. Are you hungry? You want something to snack on? Try some Sour Patch Kids. They're sweet, they're sour, they're children you can eat. So shout out again to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski, across the street from the bank next to the Chinese food restaurant. Power Play Sports, exit 47 off I-81 in Watertown, and Dupree's Cleaning Services, now doing interior and exterior cleaning. Check them out online. Google them, Dupree's. Tell them the Dan-Dalin sent you. They're pretty awesome. All right, hockey fans. Hey, it's just about time to start period number 2. Officials have entered the ice. Players are ready to go. In this second period, IHC in blue will be going from left to right, and the Ontario Bay Storm in gold, actually, will be going from right to left. 1-1 is the score. And this game has been way more physical than it needs to be. Boys are getting a little chippy. Which again, it still surprises me a little bit because of how well so many of them know each other. Yeah, boys will be boys. You get a sport involved, and all of a sudden, testosterone takes over, and that is uncontrollable for these young lads. Nate Taylor taking the face-off against Bryce Goodenough, and here we go. Bryce draws that puck back, comes right to Joe Brodeur. Brodeur passes it up to Newton. Newton dumps that puck in. Nate Ward chasing after it, rips that puck around, goes to Logan Gilbert. Gilbert trying to get it out, blocked by Cody Mashaw. Mashaw tries pushing it forward, goes too far forward. Ripped across by Owen Newton, not able to be held in by Brodeur, reaching back to grab it, keep it away from Nate Taylor. Turn back out into the neutral zone, Bryce Goodenough there. Goodenough keeps it away from Taylor, flicks it, glove down by Gilbert, tries moving forward, Gilbert still with it. Brodeur laying down on the job, Gilbert missing. Oh, centering pass, that was gonna go right to Tanner Esposito, and Owen Newton came out of nowhere and stole that puck away. That goes off the skate of Goodenough into the offensive end. That's an icing. Bryce had no idea where that puck was. It was at his skates. And if you've ever worn ice skates and kicked a puck, you cannot feel it. Absolutely cannot feel it. Leindecker squaring up against Romig. Puck comes all the way down at Colin Bennett. Pushed off to the corner. Sent up on the near side. Romig grabs it, pops it to the middle, reaching out and grabbing it. Cameron-Dalin. Dalin pass up to Eric Mashaw. Turned back by Mick O'Donnell. Moving forward. Dalin not able to keep it. Got wrapped up by Carter Nethers, and we're saying that was a hand pass by Ontario Bay. I didn't see it. And that's going to go all the way down to the Ontario Bay end of the ice because it was a hand pass in the offensive end, I believe, is the reasoning behind it. Can't tell you for sure because I make a lot of this stuff up. Face-off, Leindecker draws it back to Ballou. Ballou rips it all the way around near side for David Stern. Stern pops his puck up through the neutral zone. Mick O'Donnell steals it. O'Donnell moving up over the blue line, gets around Ballou, tries to center it, and that gets grabbed by Cameron-Dalin. Dalin off the boards, Nethers over there. Dalin picking that puck off, pushes Nethers off that puck. Mashaw trying to get it. Aiden Trimper over there as well. Nethers comes out, pops that puck back behind the net, chasing after it Cameron-Dalin. Dalin picks it up the corner, stops short. Nethers loses an edge. Overwhelmed by the awesomeness of Cameron-Dalin, Carter Nethers takes a knee. Puck comes out. Dalin to Stern. Stern not able to hold that pass. Loses it. Jared Bach gets it, rips it around, back behind the net. Mick O'Donnell spears at it. Over on the far sides, Ontario Bay, Eric Mashaw dancing with that puck, keeps it away from Nethers, gets it to Leindecker. Leindecker trying to come out, stuff it, not able to do so. Picked up by Jared Bach. Bach out into the middle. Grabbed by Nethers and dumped in. Chasing it down, Ballou following it, back behind the net. Riley Ballou on the far side, gets poked away. Dallin's going to retreat back and get it away from Romig. Dalin takes it to the corner. Luke Lefec's over there, gets that puck up though. Leindecker gets it. Leindecker into the neutral zone. Leindecker over the blue line with Stern. Winds up, shot, save! Oh, rebound comes right up the slot. Does not make it to Stern. Through the legs of Connor Lamb. Coming back the other way. Luke Lefec's to the corner, leaning, back behind the net now, looking for somebody to pass to. Lefec's in the slot now. Loses that puck and grabbed by Braden Walker, fires it off the boards, picked up by Bach. Bach stepping up at the hash mark, now Bach in the corner. Bach stops as he gets hit by Walker, and Connor Leduc sends that puck back up. Luke Lefec sends it in deep. Walker grabs it, pops it around Connor Lamb at the corner now. Up at the point, Aiden Trimper trying to send it forward. Connor LeDuc there. Puck comes back out into their neutral zone. Jared Bach over, backhands it up, held by Stern. Gets it to Linedecker. Linedecker over the blue line. Shot fired. Glove save by Brody McGregor. Nice save. Face off to the left side of McGregor. Goes over to the boards. Blevins grabs it. Slot. Shot. Blocked. Brodeur fires it. Goes off the glass. Drops down. Whitmore over to get it. Whitmore tried clearing it. Stopped by Goodenough. And picking that puck up, though, is number 6, Jose Rivera. Comes over the blue line. Fires that puck. Goes just wide right. Brodeur picks it up off the backboards. Brodeur spinning around, keeping that puck away from Cole Sanford. Brodeur off the boards. Newton trying to get it out. Gets held in by Owen O'Donnell. Goodenough. Long pass to Blevins. Blevins can't hold it. It stays still in the middle, and Sanford comes over to pick it up. Sanford loses it at the center line. Passes that puck up. Caught at the blue line. Picked up by Sanford again. Speared out by Brodeur. Gets it to Newton. Newton to Blevins. Blevins coming out. Backhand, forehand. Goal! The fancy moves of Zach Blevins. Wow, I haven't seen him make that move in quite a long time. If ever. I'm not sure. And that was a pretty goal. I don't do nicknames during high school normally. Ontario Bay goal scored by number 8, Zach Blevins. Assisted by number 14, Owen Newton. 8 from 14. Time of the Storm goal, 4:06. And just like that, the Storm leads 2-1. All right, we got it now. Mashaw, Brodeur has Owen O'Donnell on. Sends it up to Mashaw. Mashaw to Linedecker. Misses it. Eric Mashaw. Linedecker to Eric. Picked up by Lefex. Eric recovers. Sends it forward. What is going on? Linedecker short side shot right into the glove of Brody McGregor. That was some crazy mayhem. Those boys had as much of a difficult time holding on to that puck as I did of seeing who had the puck. Eric Mashaw in the middle, loses it to, but gives it to Linedecker. Linedecker, toe drag around, Bach forced to go back behind the net, looking on the far side, comes around at the hash mark. Linedecker to Ballou reaching, loses it to Logan Gilbert. Gilbert gets it over to Esposito. Esposito fires it in for the icing. Yeah, we don't have to move it that quickly, though. Face-off will be to the left side of Brody McGregor. Wish I had somebody keeping stats for me so I knew how many face-offs were won, by who, yada, yada, yada. Face-off, Nate Taylor, lost. Swing and a miss. David Stern recovers. Stern back over the end line, looking as Eric Mashaw in the middle. Oh, snaps that right through the paint. Linedecker grabs it off the boards. Linedecker at net. Rebound. Oh, picked up David Stern. So Stern, and I know Linedecker was in there. I'm just not sure. Somebody touched it in between. Shot, Blevins, goal! We normally say the minutes first, but yeah.
Ontario Bay goal. First one scored by number 20, David Stern. Assisted by number 28, Tucker Leindecker. 20 from 28. Time of the Storm goal, 5:23. Ontario Bay goal scored by number 8, Zach Blevins. Assisted by number 23, Bryce Goodenough. 8 from 23. Time of that Storm goal, 5:29. So neutral zone face-off. Stern. Goodenough and Owen Van Broecklyn. Won by Goodenough. Back to Dalin. Dalin to Blevins. Blevins into the middle. Goodenough not able to get that puck. Nice stick checking going on by Cole Sanford. Up near side, Dalin steps up. Sanford gets it by him. Sanford comes out into the neutral zone, passes wide to to Colin Whitmore. Whitmore forced into the corner by Riley Ballou. Puck center point, backhanded by Loveland and taken away by Blevins. Blevins over the blue line. Blevins looking, swept away by Loveland. Blevins going back behind the net, passes up to Newton. Newton sends it to Blevins at the corner. Blevins, off the boards for Ballou. Ballou is in the middle, though, looking. He should have been over there by those boards. Zach was exactly right. Whitmore stepping up, takes that puck away from Ballou, sends it across for Sanford. Got by Dalin, but not by Colin Bennett. Dalin picks that puck up, passes to Blevins. Blevins drops it off behind him for Goodenough. Goodenough sends it off the boards to get it around Loveland. Loveland presses Goodenough up against the boards. Goodenough takes that puck away. Tries to poke it from Whitmore. Whitmore gets it up to Loveland. Loveland trying to drive that puck up and backhands that puck in deep, goes back behind the net. Cameron Dalin goes to pick it up at the corner. Dalin up to Newton. Newton tries sending it through, stopped by Luke Lefex. Lefex coming back. Lefex trying to get away. Dalin with a little poke, drives Lefex back in behind the net. Dalin guarding against the pass. Lefex centers it, poked away by Adam Pooler, goes to the corner. Nate Ward, shot fired, save Colin Bennett. $9:39 to go in this second period. Shout out to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski, across from the bank and next to the Chinese food restaurant. Power Play Sports, located on Main Street in Pulaski. And Dupree Cleaning Services, Wrighton Parish, interior and exterior cleaning. Whitmore sends that puck up to Lefex. Lefex to Bach. Bach over and just missed by Connor Leduc. Is that really Connor? Doesn't look like Connor. Who's number 17? No, on the other team. Yeah, no. There's no way that's Connor Leduc. No, on the other team, Katie. Face-off won by IHC, drawn back to the corner. Jared Bach loses it. Mick O'Donnell spears it up. Hey, Brittany, who's 17? Is that Bryce? Or Blake? All right, Rutherford is 16, I believe. Bach holds that at the blue line, snaps that puck up, goes in deep, back behind the net, picked up by 17, who is not Connor Leduc. Fired from the point by Mick O'Donnell, save Bennett. Rebound comes all the way out to the neutral zone. Jared Bach picks it up. Bach at his own end, challenged by Sam Newton, off the boards, goes right to Mason Warrens. Warrens backhands it up, goes to Bach. Bach coming up on the near side. Bach trying to drive his way. Warrens pushes him into the boards. Blocker coming over to play on it. Bach keeps that puck, goes back behind the net, still with it, looking for it to pass into the middle. Can't get the angle. And we're going to have a tripping penalty. Trip is the penalty against Braden Walker.
Oh, it's Bryce. Then who's 16?
Ontario Bay penalty, number 24, 2-minute minor for tripping. Number 24, 2 minutes trip. Time of the minor penalty, 8:51. Right, I was reading Connor, certainly didn't look it. And so 17 is Rutherford. And we have a player down. And he's getting up. Blevins coming over to check on him, and Nate Ward is going to be okay. Neutral zone faceoff, referee blowing his whistle and holding the puck in the air, saying, what more do I got to do to let you guys know that this is where we're playing? Luke Lefex facing off against Goodenough. Battle for it and take. Goodenough moved forward, forced over the end line. Coming up with that puck near side, Jaden Romig. Romig over the center line, now over the blue line, moving forward. Back behind the net, Logan Gilbert. Gilbert sends it up on the side to Mick O'Donnell. O'Donnell back to Gilbert, back to O'Donnell to Romig. Romig over to Owen Van Brocklin. Shot fired, save. Clearing attempted, stopped by Lefex. Shot, save, off the glass, grabbed by Ontario Bay and sent the length of the ice by Bryce Goodenough. Paused by Brody McGregor behind his net. Owen Van Brocklin skates around to pick it up. 42 seconds to go in the power play. He drops his puck back to Jaden Romig. Jaden looking, long pass near side, goes right to Joe Brodeur, turns it right back to Jaden. Jaden again, challenged by Stern. Stern serpentining, trying to block it. Romig forces him to commit and comes up on the near side. Romig skating over the center line. At the bottom of the circle, now back behind the net, looking, centering pass, swept away by Eric Mashaw, picked up by Romig on the far boards. Pass out into the middle, Owen Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin sends it over for Mick O'Donnell. O'Donnell almost lost it to Brodeur. Comes back to Mick. Swept away by Stern into the neutral zone. Retreating back, Owen Van Brocklin. The teams are even. Leindecker on the ice. Logan Gilbert at the corner. Puck sent up, held at the line by Cody Mashaw. Mashaw tried getting it back to Eric, and that gets taken away by Owen Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin to Romig. Romig at the dot, shot. Glove save, Colin Bennett. Let's go team. Very diplomatic of you, Mr. Ledoux. Very diplomatic. Good effort, good effort. Face off. And who's got control? Kate Leindecker has control. Tucker Leindecker, excuse me. Tucker. Skating over the blue line into the offensive end at the corner. Stops short. Nate Ward hits him. Leindecker still with it, though. Leindecker moves around Whitmore. Leindecker making his way to the middle. Leindecker over by the near point. At the circle, at the dot, in deep, curls around, has Dalin back at the point. Dalin picks it up, hits the blue line, has to drop it forward. Whitmore grabs it. Whitmore into the neutral zone. Now Van Brocklin, Owen curling around, sends that puck forward. Nice pass right to Cole Sanford. Sanford stopped cold by Eric Mashaw. Drops it off to Leindecker. Leindecker loses it to Sanford. Goes to Riley Ballou. Ballou snaps it forward, goes over the end line, back behind the net. Picked up by Nate Ward. Ward challenged by Stern. Stern gets the puck away and loses his stick. He's using the wrong end of his stick. Recovers. Owen Van Brocklin sends it to the far side. Yeah, David Stern said this game's too easy. I'm going to use the short side. Pass out to Eric Mashaw, spinning around. Tries dropping it back to Stern. Not able to do so. Taken by Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin drops it to Loveland. Loveland loses it, but gives it to Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin with it now. Van Brocklin, far side, hash mark, long pass out to Sanford. Sanford kicks it, loses it on the turn. Oh, that was looking fancy. Dalin almost lost it too, but has that puck, passes up to Blevins. Blevins moving forward, has Eric Mashaw in front of him. Blevins over the blue line. Eric looking for his change. Blevins shot, easy save, Brody McGregor. Off the boards, picked up by Goodenough. Turn back, Owen Newton with it now.
Newton sends it forward, goes right to Ward. Ward tried softly clearing it, held in by Riley Ballou. Ballou snaps it to the far corner. Back behind the net, now collected by Blevins. Tried hard passing it to Goodenough, who missed it. Shot from the point by Ballou. Deflected, goes wide. Dalin can't hold it at the blue line. Oh, he shook his head. Loses it to Whitmore. That's all right, coming in, Riley Ballou, and he's going to get the penalty on that, I think. No, it's a penalty on Whitmore. Here comes Ballou over the blue line. Pass across. And that got hit by Ward. It's a roughing penalty. Cross-check, roughing, whatever you want to call it, on Whitmore. Not really sure how he got the penalty. Yeah, but he did have the puck. Maybe it's not a cross-check? No, it's a rough. Okay. So it's for what happened after he left the puck. It was the roughing call. IHC penalty, number 8, 2-minute minor for roughing. Number 8, 2 minutes rough. Time of the minor penalty, 13:25. It's time for Storm Power Play. Newton drops that off for Goodenough. Goodenough back to Newton, back behind the net. Newton looking. Wanted to thread it diagonally to Blevins. Can't. Sends it off the backboards to Blevins. Blevins picks it up. Centering pass for Goodenough. Gets deflected away. Comes out to Nate Taylor. Taylor loses it to Cody Mashaw. Recovered by Logan Gilbert. Gilbert dumps that puck in. Picked up by Brodeur. Brodeur leaves it for Blevins. Blevins coming up with that puck. Has Nate Taylor. Makes him break an ankle. Doesn't get that puck over, though. Blevins again trying. Blevins over the blue line. Stops short. Tries losing Taylor again. Passed out to the center point for Cody Mashaw. Shot high. Glove save. Brody McGregor. 2:35 to go in the second period. 1 minute in the player advantage for Ontario Bay. Face off to the right side of McGregor. Goodenough draws it back to Blevins. Blevins to Mashaw. Mashaw steps forward. Shot deflected off the stick of Romig into the glass. Loose, and that gets sent right into the netting by Mick O'Donnell. Puck tried to get cleared, held by Blevins. Blevins stepping up at the dot, shot deflected off the leg of Sean Loveland. Far side, Cody Mashaw sends it in deep. Blevins in the corner, getting wrapped by Mick O'Donnell. Blevins still battling his way out. Shot, glove save, Brody McGregor. 32 seconds remaining in the player advantage for Ontario Bay. 2:07 to go in the second period. So Ontario Bay got 3 goals in less than 90 seconds at the beginning of this period, and that is the difference maker. 90, less than 90. Puck sent in deep. Bennett stalls it and holds it until Brodeur gets there. Brodeur with that puck, back behind the net, looking. Brodeur coming up with it slowly. Passes long way to Leindecker. Leindecker over the blue line. Challenged by Owen O'Donnell. Goes in deep. Curls around back behind the net. Brodeur up at the point. Brodeur. Snapshot low. Wide. Off the backboard. Stern's got to hustle over to get it. Teams are even. Stern draws it back to the corner. Loses it. Nate Ward trying to drive forward. Overskates it. Owen O'Donnell trying to get it. Ward coming back. Stern, O'Donnell, and the puck comes into the neutral zone. Poked forward by Cody Mashaw. Grabbed by Owen O'Donnell. Sends it up for Lefex. Lefex can't hold it. Brodeur snaps it forward to Stern. Stern drops it into the middle for Leindecker. Leindecker over the blue line. Nice toe drag behind the back. Over to Stern. One-timer. Misses. Picked up by Jared Bach. Bach pushes forward. Brodeur can't hold it in. Sends it in. Gets turned back out by Owen O'Donnell. Collected by Walker. Less than 1 minute of play remaining in the second period. Less than 1 minute remaining. Eric Mashaw on the far side. Puck taken away by Luke Lefex. Tries clearing. Hits the shoulder of Mashaw. Fired by David Stern across the paint. Off the boards. Hash marks. Shot. Rebound. Goal. Stern. Nice job by Stern sitting back door over there. Nice shot by Walker. Force that rebound.
Ontario Bay goal scored by number 20, David Stern. Assisted by number 24, Braden Walker. 20 from 24. Time of the Storm goal, 16-20.
Battle for that puck in the corner. IHC with it. Centering pass from Gilbert. Lost. Picked up by Pooler. Sends it the length of the ice. 8 seconds ago. It's not going to make it. Rivera picks it up. Rivera passes that puck up. Oh, goes into their neutral zone. Pooler with it. Rips it back, and that's going to do it.
And that concludes another exciting period of ice hockey here at the Haldane Memorial Arena, home of Storm Hockey. Don't forget to stop by and pick up some 50-50 raffle tickets. You can be a winner if you're in it to win it. 50-50 raffle going on now. The Cold Front Cafe has yummy drinks, Arnold Palmer's, not the good kind, as well as Ring Pops. It's almost Valentine's Day, and Ring Pops, they're not just candy, it's jewelry too. Unity, unity, unity. Absolutely, Michael. Absolutely. Shout out to my sponsors. Again, Two Broke Moms, next to the Chinese food restaurant, across the street from the bank. Power Play Sports, exit 47 off Interstate 81 in Watertown, and Dupree's Cleaning Services, interior and exterior cleaning for all of your cleaning needs. Dupree's exterior clean, or interior and exterior, they wash the outside of your house. You got little green stuff growing on, you could try power washing it, but here's a tip. Power washing can actually damage your siding. Cut a hole right in your vinyl siding. Not a good idea. Let the Dupree's interior and exterior cleaning wash that stuff right off for you. We'll be back in about 14 more minutes.
hockey fans. So yeah, Coach Ledoux. You got Unity goals all over the place. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4 out of Ontario Bay's 5 goals scored by Unity players. Ontario Bay winning that face-off, taking that puck back. Zach Blevins dumping that puck in. Owen Newton loses it back behind the net. Coming up behind is good enough, and Newton trying to get it off, and they do. Grabbing that puck on the near side, Mick O'Donnell clears that puck out through the neutral zone. Hustling back, Joe Brodeur. Luke Lefex gets it. Centering pass goes to nobody but Owen Newton. Mick O'Donnell just holding it in at the blue line. Goes over to the far side. Goodenough grabs it. Sends it across. Goes off the skate of Nick Netto. And Zach Blevins chases it down. Gets it before Mick O'Donnell does. Blevins at the far corner. Centering pass to Goodenough. Coming up, though. Who's that guy? Luke Lefex got in the way of that sweet pass. Goodenough loses that puck. Owen O'Donnell gets it. Sends it in too deep. And that's an icing. They'll bring the faceoff all the way back by Brody McGregor. Feelings mutual, Michael. Love you too. Thank you. 16:11 to go in this game. 5-1 is the score. Ontario Bay leads IHC. Off the faceoff, Brady Van Brockland takes that puck, challenged by Stern. Stern centering pass to Eric Mashaw. Can't get it. Sent over to the corner by Jaden Romig. Romig going into the corner, trying to get that puck away. Pops it up enough for Brady Van Brockland. Van Brockland tries clearing it out and does. Coming over, Aiden Trimper with that puck. Aiden Trimper going wide, faces Cameron Dallin. Dallin forces Trimper to the ground, waits to get that puck and takes it. He gets hit by Carter Nethers. Is that true? Oh my goodness, going to make fun of him for that one later. Nethers at the side, pushed up against the boards by Linedecker. Puck comes out, Stern gets it. Stern tried toe dragging, puck wouldn't settle though. Poked momentarily by Nate Ward. Shot, comes out into the slot, nothing doing. Lefex sends out wide to Romig. Romig stops short at the circle. Tried losing Cameron, not able to do so. Puck comes out to the point, fired by Brady Van Brockland, still loose. Tripper trying to get that shot off, gets blocked by Riley Ballou, sent out into the neutral zone. Nate Ward collecting it there. Ward off the boards, goes right to Ballou. Ballou off the boards, comes out to David Stern. Stern moving forward over the blue line. Tried toe dragging it by Jaden Romig. You can't do that. Clearing pass attempted. Gets to Walker. Walker in the slot. Shot fired. Deflected by Romig. Goes back to the boards. He sends it across to Pooler. Pooler snapshot. Hits a diving Nate Taylor. On the far side, grabbing that puck is, I don't know. But he sent it forward. Oh, it's Tanner Esposito. His puck gets returned back, and that's an icing. And I'll bring the face-off all the way back down by Colin Bennett. I thought it was a 19. It was an 18. Tanner Esposito. Adam Pooler squaring up for the face-off against Nate Taylor. Taylor wins that face-off. Bach fires that shot. Save. Rebound shot. Gilbert. Save. Colin Bennett. Backhand, tried getting it across to Esposito. He missed. Nice try, though. Logan Gilbert at the corner, trying to poke that puck away. Comes out, Esposito trying to grab it. Can't. Puck sent forward by Eric Mashaw. Missed by Sam Newton. Sent all the way back in deep. Braden Walker trying to dig it out. Gilbert trying to push it forward. Walker with it in his body. Walker still has it. Walker skating up, pass that puck over to Sam Newton. Newton over the center line, dumps that puck in deep. Goes back behind the net, played on by Pooler and Bach. Bach pushes it forward. Up on the side, Walker steps up, gets it into the middle. Mateo Dalpe couldn't convert that to the forehand. Taken away by Tanner Esposito. Esposito, long pass, far side. Gilbert trying to pop it around. Mason Warrens can't. Puck gets sent back. Jared Bach collects it. Bach has Dalpe on him. Bach coming around near side at the dot. Sends it long off the boards for Sanford. Sanford touches it to the middle. Joe Brodeur calmly goes over and collects that puck. Takes it back behind his net. 13:20 to go in this game. Passes up along the boards to Blevins. Blevins all the way across to Goodenough. Goodenough over the center line. Now into the offensive end. Shot high. Close save. Brody McGregor. I'm going to have to see. That's tough for me to see that profile pic. You have to share it with me. IHC trying to get that puck out. Brodeur holding it. Popped out by... Oh, no. Yes, it was popped out by Van Brocklin. Sent back in. Lefebvre coming around. Taken away by Owen Newton. Newton at the dot. Centering pass. Backhand. Touched by Blevins. Save. McGregor. Whatever his name is. Going to go through the whole team. Blevins at the corner. Sends it up to the point for Baloo. Fired. Nope, that's Brodeur. Fired. Deflected. Goodenough at the corner. Gives it to Newton behind. Sends it out into front. Blevins reaching, trying to bring it over. Saved by McGregor. Newton couldn't get to it. Cole Sanford takes that to the corner. Loses it. Goodenough. Moves it forward. Loses it to Mick O'Donnell. Mick O'Donnell sends this the length of the ice, and that is just wide of the net for the icing. Bring the face-off all the way back by Brody McGregor. Yes, McGregor, not Van Brocklin, not Rutherford, not whatever I was calling poor Brody. Sorry about that, bro. Brody. Bodie is what they call him. Linedecker wins that faceoff, gets it over to Mashaw. Eric tries taking that shot, gets deflected, comes out into the neutral zone. Collected by Baloo. Baloo's hard pass over to Dallin. Dallin can't hold it, snaps it back up. Oh, Dallin loses Luke Lefebvre, who tried to hit him. That's not going to work out. Eric Mashaw on the far side. Moving up. Nice stick check by Sean Loveland, and we've got a delayed penalty against Ontario Bay. Taken away by Linedecker. I don't know when the whistle's going to blow. Everybody's touched it from both teams twice. They don't know. They got to figure it out. Look, they're going to go have a conversation. Yeah, it's a penalty, though. He says, yep, and somebody's going to go to the box. I think incidental. Oh, high stick. If it hits somebody at the shoulders or above. Yep. And that official got hit in the arm. There's no padding there. That'll learn you. Ontario Bay penalty, number 21, 2-minute minor for high sticking. Number 21, 2 minutes, high stick. Time of the minor penalty, 5:10. Luke Lefebvre moving that puck forward, passes over to Logan Gilbert. Gilbert over the blue line, moving forward, takes that shot, save, pad save. Colin Bennett, clearing attempted by Baloo, not able to do so. Lefebvre sends it back up. That gets touched by Goodenough, stopped by Romig. Did I say Lefebvre? It's Romig. Gilbert back behind the net. Challenged by Walker. Passes it off to Mick O'Donnell. Mick O'Donnell at the hash mark. Long pass over to the point. Nate Ward winds up shot high. Rides the rail all the way across. Nobody's going to get to it. Romig's got to chase it down all the way into his own end. Less than 11 minutes to go in the game. About 1 minute remaining in this player advantage for the Cavaliers. Romig waits, lets Lefebvre take that puck off his stick. Lefebvre challenged by Goodenough. Now challenged by Blevins. Goes in deep, loses that puck. Swept aside by Bennett. Riley Blue over there. Can't get it away from Gilbert. Comes to Goodenough, and we're going to have a slashing penalty against Bryce Goodenough. Heard him yell 23, clear as day. Five on 3 for 46 seconds coming up. Ontario Bay penalty, number 23, 2-minute minor for slashing. Number 23, 2 minutes, slash. Time of the minor penalty, 6:24. Nice set of saves by Colin Bennett. Face off to the right side of Bennett. Owen O'Donnell squaring up against Blevins. Blevins wins, draws it back. Brodeur snaps it forward into the neutral zone. Corralled by Owen Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin, far side, passes up, touched by Loveland, goes all the way in deep to the corner. Mashaw back to play. Cody backhands it around, held by Bach, pushes it back in deep for Owen O'Donnell. O'Donnell looking, sends it behind the net to the other side for Cole Sanford. Sanford back to Owen. Owen up for box, shot, save, Colin Bennett. Near side, lost by Sanford, held by Owen Van Brocklin. Owen sends it across to Owen O'Donnell. Back into the corner. One player out. Eric Mashaw out of the box. 5-on-4. Joe Brodeur with that puck. Snaps it off the boards. Tried sending it around Bach for Eric. Couldn't do it. Bach stopped that puck. Bach passes it back to Owen Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin up to Cole Sanford. Swinging and miss. Cody Mashaw. Shot fired by Owen O'Donnell. Misses. Bach stops it on the far side. Gives it to Owen. Swings and misses. Joe Brodeur right in his face. Owen round on the back. Tries passing it up to the point. And it comes out. Blevins gets a piece of it. And it goes back into the zone. Pushed forward by Owen O'Donnell to Owen Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin tried passing it back. Missed by Eric Mashaw. Picked up by Blevins. Blevins skating forward over the blue line. Draws forward. Passes it over to Eric. Shot on goal. Misses wide. Goes to the corner. Picked up by Cole Sanford. 17 seconds to go in the player advantage. Sanford over the blue line. Drops it off for Loveland. Shot. Save. Bennett. And he holds on to that. Whistle blown. 11 seconds to remain in the power play for IHC. Face off to the right side of Colin Bennett. Luke Lefebvre squaring up against David Stern. Puck comes up and gets squeezed out by Eric Mashaw. Mashaw trying to push it forward. Nate Ward there. Turns that puck back to Logan Gilbert. Gilbert to Lefebvre. Lefebvre draws it around Cameron Dallin. Shot goes high. I think Bennett got a piece of it. Lefebvre drops it to the corner. Gilbert loses it to Leindecker. Leindecker skating forward with it. Takes Lefebvre's stick with him. Leindecker still moving. Leindecker toe drag to get it around Romick. Leindecker centering pass. Shot. Eric Mashaw. Save. Brody McGregor. And some shenanigans after the whistle. There'll be none of that. Just Eric. Another high stick. What's wrong with this kid and his stick? I didn't get it yet. Gilbert confused. Play hockey is the call. Ontario Bay penalty number 21, 2-minute minor for high sticking. Number 21, 2 minutes, high stick. Time of the minor penalty, 8:46. Goodenough almost got away with that one to bring it forward. Turned over. Nate Ward with it now in the neutral zone. Ward, pressured. Lefebvre trying to help. Shot. Glove save. Colin Bennett. Everybody looking around to try to figure out what's going on. And looks like Bryce is going to take the face-off against Lefebvre. Face-off, Luke wins it, draws it back to Romick. Romick can't hold it, and Goodenough pushes it forward. Blevins picks it up. Blevins tries to keep it away from Ward, has to come around. Long pass over to Goodenough. Goodenough misses. Walker punches it forward into the corner. Nate Ward collects it behind his net. 1:20 to go in the player advantage. Ward, near side. Moving up. Long pass for Lefebvre. Misses. That's an icing. And bring the face-off all the way back. Don't move the camera so fast. Right? Slowly back. Face-off to the left side of Brody McGregor. David Stern tries shoving it forward. Goes to Owen O'Donnell. Owen Van Brocklin, I mean. Cody Mashaw sends it in deep. Retreating back, Mick O'Donnell. Pick it up at the far corner. Mick curls around, challenged by Stern. Stern pokes that puck, goes back behind the net. Stern trying to wrap him up, and they're punching each other instead of doing anything else. And they're being separated. And I think they're being held apart so they can go to their respective penalty boxes. Same things that 9 did. It's going to be roughing probably. Right, was that roughing, Dan? I didn't see the sign. Yeah, roughing. Incidental minor penalties. Ontario Bay, number 20, 2 minutes for roughing. IHC, number 9, 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the incidental minor penalties, 9:56. Moving forward, Owen O'Donnell's shot fired wide. It goes off the backboards, picked up by Newton. Newton rips it. Knee stop by Owen Van Broecklyn. That's going to leave a mark. Rebound comes up to Leindecker, and Tucker fires it down on net. Save Brody McGregor. Pushes it over to the side for Van Broecklyn. Owen goes around behind his net, passes up to Luke Lefex. Lefex over the blue line, challenged by Newton, loses his footing. Joe Brodeur takes him out off of that puck. O'Donnell passes back to Loveland. Loveland trying to squeeze his way between Newton and the boards, has to drop that puck back for Owen O'Donnell. Teams are even. Puck sent forward. Loveland swings and misses. Sends that puck, second try, back behind the net. Near side, Leindecker passes up to Eric Mashaw. Eric trying to keep it away from Owen Van Broecklyn. Has Owen O'Donnell on him, goes take that shot. Nice diving block by Van Broecklyn. Puck is loose on the near side. Puck, stick goes flying in the air. Conversation. Loveland comes in from behind. A push on Leindecker. Oh, boy. Somebody should have slept longer last night. Just when you thought the bench was getting cold in the penalty box, it comes to get filled up again. Still 5-on-5. We're running out of room. Puck pushed into the neutral zone. Waiting to see what the official call was. Oh, here we go. Incidental minor penalties. Ontario Bay, number 21, 2 minutes for interference. IHC, number 11, 2 minutes for tripping. Ontario Bay, 21, 2 minutes interference. IHC, number 11, 2 minutes tripping. Time of the minor penalties, 11:07. 5-on-5 hockey remains. Puck sent forward. Good enough. Off the boards to Blevins. Blevins coming in, winds up. Pass over to Newton. Shot. Save Brody McGregor. Good enough. Draws that puck back, and we're going to have a penalty against IHC for cross-checking. Nate Ward going to the box. And he got an unsportsmanlike. He said a bad word to the official. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Did he get a double? No, okay. IHC penalty number 7, 2 minutes for cross-checking and a 10-minute misconduct for unsportsmanlike words. IHC penalty number 7, 2 minutes for cross-checking, 10-minute unsportsmanlike misconduct. Time of the penalty, 11:44. Goodenough with the puck, back behind the net, comes up at the hash mark, drops it off behind for Newton. Owen into the middle, Goodenough shovels that shot, goes wide. Dalin picks it up, drops it back to Goodenough. Goodenough curling around. Dalin coming back into the center position. Newton over to Blevins to Newton. Getting all tongue-tied. Blevins going back behind the net, curling around, looking. Dalin all the way across, asking for that puck. Blevins tried giving it to him, picked off by Tanner Esposito. Blevins recovers, shot fired, glove save, Brody McGregor. Jenna, you're so welcome. Anytime I'm coming here and I see that, I can squeeze in another game before or after my kids, I really try to. Kane Leindecker for the faceoff, loses it, but it comes back to Ontario Bay. Walker pops that to the corner. Leindecker going over to play on it. Sean Loveland getting a piece of it. Loveland fires that all the way down. Goes wide of the net, bounces off the board, stops back behind it. Walker going to pick it up. Remember, there's no icing when you're down a player in high school. It's like real hockey. Oh, pass across, picked up by Owen Van Brocklin. Shot and a save by Colin Bennett. Pass up to Joe Brodeur. Brodeur pushes it too far ahead of him. Jared Bach stalls it. Owen Van Brocklin grabs it, backhands it the length of the ice, collected by Walker. Walker fires it along the boards for Stern. Stern draws it around Owen Van Brocklin. Stern still trying to move forward. Stern with it, over the line, loses it, but Leindecker right there. Leindecker curls around, stops short at the hash mark, sends it back in deep, picked up by Stern behind the net. Teams are even out in the middle, and it's a goal! Eric Mashaw. I don't know who the assist came from, and we've got coaches yelling at coaches now. Oh boy, I don't know what's going on here. Lots of talk going on. We may have an excessive celebration because it was. All right, Amidon is going to go sit for somebody. He's not playing, but he's dressed. All right, Amidon was going into the box as he was told to. Now he's going to come out. It wasn't a bench minor. I think he's going to figure out what's going on. Everybody's trying to figure out what's going on. Who's in there? What's going on? Who went in there? Dylan went in there with Joe? Well, Dylan Van Brocklin's going to make the score sheet again. I'm waiting to find out why. Waiting for the scorer's booth to let me know what's going on because the referees didn't use hand signals, so it's too confusing. Shot by Logan Gilbert, save Colin Bennett. Jared Bach with that puck in the neutral zone. Passes over to Jaden Romig. Romig holding it, looking around. Ontario Bay goal scored by number 21, Eric Mashaw. Assisted by number 28, Tucker Leindecker. 21 from 28. Time of the Storm goal, 13:55. Ontario Bay penalty, number 19, 2-minute minor and 10-minute unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 19, 2 and 10 for unsportsmanlike conduct. Time of the penalty, 13:55. Remember, sportsmanship begins on your side of the glass. Wherever you are, let's set the example and play nice with each other. Nice pass across to good enough. Shot and save by McGregor. Puck sent around on the near side. Mick O'Donnell ends up playing it back to his own corner. Jacob separated his collarbone. Puck's taken away by Stern. Shot. Goal! David Stern with the hattie. A shorty and a hattie. Ontario Bay goal scored by number 20, David Stern. Unassisted, number 20. Time of the Ontario Bay shorthanded hat trick, 15:51. And what is going on here? I think Loveland's going to the box. IHC penalty, number 14, 2-minute minor for holding. Number 14, 2 minutes, hold. Time of the minor penalty, 16:11. Cole Sanford pushing that puck forward, picked up by Riley Ballou. Ballou swings and misses. Mateo Dalpe coming back, trying to grab that puck. Nice move by Ballou. Gets that puck around Brady Van Brocklen. Ballou coming in. Shot, save. McGregor. Backhand rebound by Leindecker. Save. McGregor. This puck gets cleared the length of the ice. Colin Bennett's going to play on it. He snaps this puck out. Goes off the boards all the way down. And that's an icing with 5.6 seconds to go. Ontario Bay leads 7-1. With just over 5.5 seconds to go in this game. Face off to the right side of Bennett, won by Pooler. And that's going to do it. And that concludes another exciting game of ice hockey at the Haldane Memorial Arena, home of Storm Hockey. Please remember, we're all friends. Can't we all just get along? Does anybody know the winner of the 50-50 raffle ticket? Nobody told me. I don't know. Nobody brought him to me. Stop by the Cold Front Cafe and ask them who won after you buy a coffee or something, of course. On behalf of the Ontario Bay Booster Club, proud athletic supporters of the Ontario Bay Storm, thank you all for being here tonight. Please remember to fold and return your warming blankets to their appropriate receptacles. Remember, hockey's fun and builds sportsmanship and character. I am the Dan-Dalin. Don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone. Let's see what friends we are able to find out here. Again, a lot of these kids play together. So, why it got as chippy as it did is beyond me. But, maybe. Anyway, thank you all for subscribing. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here with me today. Remember, I am the Dan-Dalin. Don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone.